Yo, so guys, oh, yeah, recording. Yo, so guys, welcome back to another video. This is a reaction to 50 things that prove Canada is a unique country, and I mean, I guess this is going to be like a sort of 50 facts kind of thing, just sort of random facts that sets it apart from other countries, I'm going to guess. But I mean, I don't know, that's just sort of what I'm assuming when we get into this. But yeah, man, I mean, I done my reaction a few days ago from Geography now? I hope it's Geography now. Is he in the suggested? I don't want to get his name wrong. Yeah, it is Geography now. I had a little brain malfunction then, not for the first time. But yeah, I enjoyed it, and people seem to enjoy my reaction to it. And I've had a lot of suggestions in the past to do reactions to like Canada and other countries as well. And this is the one that I've got to next. I mean, yeah, just suggest some things you want to see next to do like related to Canada, or like if it's like what in the suggested like places to live, or like places to visit, like touristy places, or if it's the food or just the culture or whatever it is, please suggest some more reactions you want to see. But I mean, and maybe not Canada, maybe any other countries in the world. Just yeah, get suggested in the comments. But yeah, I'm interested in getting to this one. Quick shout out to my Instagram, my Twitter, links in the description for those interested. Same for my Patreon, links all there for those interested. And yeah, man, let's just jump into it. Let's check this one out. Hopefully the audio is all good. I'm hoping it is. I don't really know, but.
What country holds annual bathtub races and has a prepared landing pod for UFOs? Also, it has a place where there are so many snakes that they look like spaghetti on your plate.
Wait, what?
Still no idea, eh? Okay, I'll give you a huge hint. This country produces more than 70% of all maple syrup in the world. Yep, you nailed it. This awesome country is Canada. And here are 50 cool facts about this place. Canadians are famous for saying sorry all the time, even when the other person is clearly in the wrong.
Now this is something that I want to know, because I mean he's going to explain it, I hope. Do I say sorry quite a lot? I don't even know. Do I say sorry in like videos? I feel like I apologise for things that I shouldn't apologise for. I always apologise for like pausing the video and then doing something, explaining something, or looking something up. So yeah, I'm probably quite similar to a lot of Canadians in that sense. I'll probably have to say that, because I do apologise a lot. Sorry for pausing this, by the way.
Wrong. In fact, they apologize so much that an Apology Act was passed in 2009. It allows saying sorry in court without being afraid that it'll sound like admitting your guilt.
Wait, what the
Approximately 90% of Canada's land area is uninhabited. Even though it's bigger than the US, it has only 11% of America's population. At 4,860 miles, the Trans-Canada Highway is almost the longest national highway in the world,
How is it not the longest?
beat only by Australia's Highway 1.
Oh my days.
Also, when you travel along the Trans-Canada Highway and reach Quebec province, pay attention, and you may see the most cheerful town in the world, St. Louis du Ha-Ha. Yep, just like that, with 2 ha's and 2 exclamation marks.
Actually has the exclamation marks. Okay, fair enough.
The town even has a
cool.
Guinness World Record for most exclamation marks in a town name.
Does any other town
It's
have it?
illegal for polar bears in Canada to break into houses and steal food. So, if you see one rummaging around in your fridge, call the cops. You can laugh all you want, but there's even a polar bear jail in Churchill, Manitoba.
Bro, that is the most Canadian thing I think I've ever seen. It's illegal for polar bears to like, get food from other people's fridges. There's a polar bear jail. What? That's
Bear
incredible.
troublemakers stay there until they get relocated.
Really?
Canada received its own flag in 1965, almost 100 years after it became a separate country in 1867.
Yeah, sorry for pausing. I know I literally brought this up, but I've paused a lot. I'm not going to keep pausing, but when it comes to these videos, I want to sort of search things up. Canada. Oh, that's a nice one. Canada's old flag. Again, it says there wasn't a flag, but I guess there was like different flags that people used. I didn't know the flag was so new. I thought Canada's flag would have been going for years, but so I guess this is it. Oh, this is sort of used by certain parts. There's obviously the one, what's the Quebec flag? I saw this in the other video. This one. Yeah, this one. Oh, Do my earphones run out of battery?
People in Nanaimo,
Oh, my earphones are running out of battery. Oh no. Oh no. I just have heard the sound that's running out of battery. My AirPods are shit. Okay, I'm going to have to try and speed through this one and then.
British Columbia are fans of a very exciting kind of sport. Since 1967, they've been organizing and participating in bathtub racing. These unusual competitions take place every year and involve bathtub boats and a lot of fun. Several of the most popular superheroes, such as Wolverine and Superman, were created by Canadians. Thank you so much, guys. The most dramatic weather change happened in Canada on January 10, 1962. The temperature in Pincher Creek, one of the windiest places in the country, jumped from minus 2.2 degrees to 71.6 degrees Fahrenheit within a couple of hours.
How?
Canadians.
Wait, what? How was that even possible? I guess maybe it was night. Did he say? I don't know if he said it was nighttime or what.
Love
Maybe
hockey.
Daytime, I guess. But
As they say, these people breathe, eat, and live hockey. But despite their passion for the game, Canada's national sport is lacrosse.
wow.
One area in the Hudson Bay region has less gravity than any other region on the planet.
I've heard this one in the
So
last
if you
video.
want to jump higher and weigh less, that's the place to be.
That's such a weird fact.
One crater on Mars was named Gander, after a town in the Newfoundland and Labrador province of Canada, to honor its space research efforts. How about this one? Santa Claus is Canadian. That's what Canada's immigration minister announced in 2012. So maybe that's why his famous outfit is made up of mostly two
How has he come to that conclusion then?
colors, red and white, which are the national colors of Canada.
Hey, I mean, fair enough.
Now, even though the Stanley Cup, which is the National Hockey League trophy, has its own bodyguard, hockey champions still manage to put all kinds of things in it. I mean, they drink chocolate milk from the poor thing.
What the?
In 1930, Canada's hockey team did so well that they were put straight through to the final game.
They just thought, you know what, you're just going to destroy everyone anyway. Let's just put you through. Who is the best international hockey team? Ice hockey team. I just have to say ice hockey because I know there is hockey, field hockey as well. Is there a hockey World Cup? Wait, ice hockey World Cup, not just hockey. I don't know if it would come up with just the other one. Canada. Okay. Why not Finland? The US, Germany. I expect Russia to be up there as well. See, this is the sort of stuff I look into when I just sort of I look into different countries. 27th title for Canada. Oh, they are big boys then. I want to see like the history of like the competition. Canada finished first, but they won 4 and the US won 8. Wait, what? How does that work? There's no history. I don't want to spend too long on this, but I do want to see it. No, I've probably missed it. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, does it? But yeah, I'd be interested in knowing that as well. I knew it was a big sport there, but I didn't realise they would be that dominant. 27 titles.
They didn't even have to take part in knockout rounds. And in the end, they won the gold. Canada's territory occupies a whopping 3,855 million square miles, which makes it the second largest country in the world after Russia. For comparison, Canada is bigger than the whole European Union and 15 times larger than France, the biggest European country. Ottawa, the capital of Canada, isn't the largest city in the country. With a population of about 1 million people, it comes second to Toronto, the capital of the Ontario province. Almost 3 million people live in that city.
It's a beautiful
Canada
city
is
as well,
officially
man.
the most
It is
educated country in the world, with 56% of its population having some kind of post-high
Now,
school.
this doesn't surprise me. It's just one of those countries, again, I said it in the last video, like, people don't really hate Canada because of probably things, I don't know, maybe not related to this, but it just seems like a country that's kind of perfect. I sort of compared it to like New Zealand and maybe Australia at the same sort of time. They're just those countries that just seem to be doing literally, maybe not literally everything, but so many things right. And I don't know, people just don't hate them, or people that I know. I mean, I don't say people that I know don't specifically hate countries, but with Canada, I don't know. It's just one of those countries that you just like. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but this doesn't surprise me at all.
School education degree. In St. Paul, Alberta, they built the first landing pad for UFOs. Well, I guess you can never be too prepared.
That sounds more
The platform
Florida than
weighs more than
Canada.
130 tons and contains a time capsule which has to be opened in 2067. In a 2018 happiness report, Canada was ranked number 7. I mean,
Scandinavian country
even
as well.
despite all that cold? The number of Canadian lakes is mind-blowing. The country has more than 3 million lakes, which is more than the rest of the world combined.
Baffling, man.
Besides, all these lakes contain 20% of all the fresh water on Earth. Okanagan Lake is supposedly the home of Okopogo, a mythical creature
Okopogo, I've never heard of that.
similar to the one that's said to dwell in Loch Ness, Scotland.
That's literally what I was thinking of when I heard it.
Forests cover more than 40% of Canada's land territory. But New Brunswick province is especially foresty. Trees cover 85% of its territory. Walking in the forest without a compass doesn't sound like fun anymore.
That's ridiculous.
Canada has the world's longest coastline.
Absolutely nuts.
If you decided to walk along the Canadian coast without stops, more.
Has what?
Canada has the world's longest coastline. If you decided to walk along the Canadian coast without stops, it would take you more than 4.5 years.
Jeez.
No wonder, since you'll have to cover about 151,000 miles.
And that's not even factoring in the snow. It'll take way longer than that, man.
In Quebec, they produce 77% of all the maple syrup in the world.
That's ridiculous.
And Canadians do love this sweet pancake topping. On the other hand, who doesn't? By the way, rumor has it that somewhere in Canada, there's a strategic maple syrup reserve. About 10% of Canadians are either vegetarians or vegans. That means
Oh, wow. Sorry for pausing again. There's this golden syrup thing. I don't know if this is... I don't really know golden syrup. Is this maple syrup? It isn't, is it? Nah, it's different. This is going to be so stupid. I'm sorry to my fellow Canadians. Versus maple syrup. They're both syrups, but they taste very different. Golden syrup has a buttery caramel flavour, whereas maple syrup is, well, maple flavoured. Maple syrup may also be a bit runnier. I don't think I've ever had it in my life. I need to try it, man, because I hear about it all the time. I need to try it, man. I'm sorry. I've let you all down.
2.3 million vegetarians and 850,000 vegans. Most of these people are under 35. The national animal of Canada is the beaver. By the way, it's Canada's largest and the world's second largest rodent.
There's a rodent.
The capital city of Canada, Ottawa,
that's right.
is at the top of the list of the world's coldest capitals. Canada is home to the biggest number of polar bears in the world. See for yourself. Out of approximately 25,000 left on the planet, 15,000 live in the Arctic regions of the country. Canada straddles
And they all live up like above this sort of, not all of them, but I guess they live higher up. Do they like often come to like the big cities, or is it only like in winter time they'll occasionally sort of reach that far down, or is it very like, does that not actually happen in like Vancouver or Ottawa or Toronto, Ontario, etc. Montreal? So I'm just flexing all the cities I know.
not one or two,
Knowledge
but
base.
6 time zones.
I've
They
seen this
are
one.
Newfoundland time zone, Atlantic time zone, Eastern time, Central time zone, Mountain time zone, and the Pacific time zone. Hey, time out. The lowest ever recorded temperature in Canada was minus 81.4 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh!
Oh my.
Tap water in Canada is as good as bottled water. What's more, some people are sure that it even tastes better.
I mean, I went to Scotland about a week ago. I came back from Scotland like a week ago, and it's sort of the same there. The water there is just, because I was in the Highlands as well, and there's a water here called Highlands water. Literally just tastes like the same. The tap water there is so much better than where I am now. and again, it probably with the same Canada, probably even better in Canada. The idea of tap water being better than bottled water to me is just baffling because it's nowhere near. That's not the situation where I am, man. No way. I wish though. I wish.
While driving in northwest Canada, be prepared to see license plates shaped like a polar bear.
What the fuck? I love it.
By the way, there are so many bears in Canada that in some areas, drivers leave their cars unlocked. Why, you ask? It's done to make sure that people have a chance to escape from the bears by hiding inside a car.
Wow.
The largest mall in the U.S. is the Mall of America. But did you know that its owners are Canadian? Wait, what? If you're a fan of narwhals, go to Canada. There you can buy a coin with this unicorn whale. On the other hand, be ready to part with $300 since the coin is made of gold. Or, if you want to play big, you can buy a Canadian $1 million coin. No kidding. This largest coin on the market is made up of 220 pounds of 99% pure gold. But hurry up, there are only 5 such coins in the world, and only one is for sale. Ever heard the word loonie? Yeah, well, in Canada, this is in fact a form of currency. Loonie and toonie as well. The loonie is a $1 gold-colored coin, and the toonie is, as you might guess, a $2 one.
They're quite similar to the UK ones in a sense. I guess not actually. This sort of is like a £2 coin in a way. This is
gold color.
It's kind of shaped like our 50p coin. Maybe that's not exactly the same. I don't actually know what shape. Is ours a hexagon? I don't even know. I don't know how many sides it has. I think ours is 5 sides. No, it's more than 5. It's like 7. I don't know. It's somewhat similar.
Colored coin, and the toonie is, as you might guess, a $2 one. Canadians love their famous interjection, eh? What's more, it's listed in the Canadian Oxford Dictionary as a real valid word. The first British Columbians used fish instead of candles. Ulichin, also known as candlefish, is so fatty that when you dry it and string on a wick, it'll burn brightly.
That must stink. Oh no.
In Canadian McDonald's, you can buy the McLobster, sold exclusively in this region. Now, if your biggest fear is snakes, never ever visit the Narcissi snake dens in Manitoba. There are more snakes in that place than in any other part of the world. Thousands of red-sided garter snakes are concentrated in that relatively small area.
So how do they survive when it's cold? Do they just hibernate some? I guess they do, but like in wintertime, especially. Fucking hell. I always just assume sort of snakes to live in really hot places, like deserts and stuff. Not all, but like lots of them. But this goes to show that's not true. Unless this place is just I guess in summer Canada is quite hot. Certain places get really hot, so maybe they just sort of come out when the weather's not crazy cold.
In Saskatchewan, you don't wear a hoodie. You put on a bunny hug. True.
What? It's called
Every
a bunny
spring,
hug.
the coast of Newfoundland and Labrador witnesses a stunning iceberg parade. When massive chunks of ice break off glaciers and make their way through Iceberg Valley. Entrepreneurs harvest these mini icebergs to use them in the production of alcoholic drinks and skincare products.
What?
Wood Buffalo National Park, created in 1922 to protect the largest herd of roaming wood bison in the world, is larger than Switzerland.
What?
Roaming wood bison in the world, created in 1922 to protect the largest herd of roaming wood bison in the world, is larger than Switzerland.
Bruh.
One of the most popular.
Oh no, my sound's gone. No, not now. We're back. I knew they were going to run out. I was thinking I could finish it just before, but I knew it was going to run out. It's all folded up. took these to Scotland with me, so that's why I've not been using them recently. I just forgot where they were. I've remembered I've got these, so please don't have to set anything up. Oh no, the sound's gone. Wait, properties, please, please, I can't. I can hear it myself, but I don't think you can hear it on Yeti microphone. You're not going to hear the sound. I actually want to cry. Yeti. Oh, is it good now?
Crispy fries.
I mean, I'm going to cut a lot of that out, I think, but we move. Ah, that's so annoying, man. I think I can do it. We were poutine, which I know is like the national dish. What, cheese chunks, chips and gravy, which actually sounds like something you'd have in Britain, to be honest, in England. So I'm definitely down to hear more about that.
One of the most popular dishes in Canada is poutine. Crispy fries covered with cheese curds and rich gravy. Hey, what's not to like?
Does sound good, man.
Canadians eat more macaroni and cheese than any other nation in the world.
More than Canada?
You didn't see that coming, did you?
USA.
By the way, the Canadians have been crazy about this dish ever since 1845. Canadians are some of the friendliest people in the world. You probably can't find a rude Canadian, even if you try really hard. Lots of Canadians speak French as their
Not that they're not nice people, just like, I'm sure you can find idiots in any country. He's just sort of living on a stereotype.
first language.
Does it piss Canadians off that people are always like, they're so friendly? Or is it just sort of something they run along with and they're just like, oh, you know what, we'll take it. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know.
And Montreal is the second largest French-speaking city in the world, after Paris,
That's
of course.
ridiculous to me.
Pretty cool, eh?
Ridiculous.
Say, have you heard any other curious facts about Canada? Let me know down in the comment.
See, I really want to learn more about the cities, because the fact that there's like literally cities that speak a completely different language compared to like other cities, like what does Montreal even look like? The fact that it's the second highest speaking, it's the second most what am I trying to say, second most populated city that speaks French is absolutely nuts to me. Let's just look at some pictures of it. Looks beautiful, to be fair. Does look real nice. Is there like a rivalry between Montreal and like Vancouver or like Toronto or Ottawa or whatever? Like, surely there must be some sort of rivalry, man. But I'm down to look at learn and look about the cities as well. I think that could be cool. You can tell a non-Canadian made this video. I found Canada is one of the best countries. Really beautiful from India. When you're Canadian, it's impossible to forget the anthem. It's stuck in my head right now. Had me dying when he said Santa Claus is Canadian. I was like, what? You probably can't find a rude Canadian even if you tried hard. If only you knew. You won't believe me when I tell you Canadians don't say as much as you think. I'm from Canada and I say sorry so much that my friends had to ask me to stop. I found this in my recommendations on Canada Day. Any other Canadians out there? Is it a Canada Day? I didn't even know that. Whenever that is, hopefully you had a good day. If it's today, hope you had a good day. Probably isn't, but you probably couldn't find a rude Canadian even if you tried. I beg to differ. Yeah, I as soon as I heard that, I just knew that's just not true. Why are you describing Canada's temperature in Fahrenheit when Canada uses Celsius? Does it? That's a surprise as well. The more you know, right? The more you know. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy this reaction. If you want more sort of reactions or videos of me reacting to things to do with Canada or whatever countries, suggest it in the comments and I'll be sure to do some in future. But yeah, man. Just yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and yeah, until next time, like, subscribe, peace.